What's going on, people? Today, I'm gonna do a type of scary video of a scary moment that was to me today. It's Halloween. I'm wearing a unicorn horn thing. Um, I'm a brony, but let's get to the serious stuff. As you may have seen from the title, today I'm gonna talk about something that happened this Tuesday. Today is Thursday, so that was 2 days ago. My dog was attacked by another dog, and um, yeah, it's a scary story that I want to talk about. I want to share because I feel like I'm still not over it because it was only 2 days ago, and it was terrifying. And if anyone sees this and God forbid happened to go through the same thing that I did, I kind of want to share some stuff that like what I did about it. Um, Again, I'm not kind of over it yet. It's kind of shocking. I can't believe it happened. Bancroft's right here next to me. You probably can't see him. He's there. I promise. Um, but yeah, I got home from college and work on Tuesday, and I like at night I just decided to walk because I needed to study for a test. And I'm not good at studying, so I just went walking so I can like, get tired and then study. Um, I went around my block. I'm with Bancroft, of course, and then I'm almost home. I'm like a minute away from my house. When I'm crossing the street, and I hear this lady calling for this dog named Sophie. Um, Fuck you, Sophie. By the way, sorry for cursing. Not really. So she calls out Sophie, and Bancroft and I are really good at just ignoring dogs and keeping on with our day. So we try to do that. We're crossing the street. All of a sudden, Sophie comes by, and I've had dogs like go up to Bancroft before and kind of like smell him, or maybe even like the whole play fighting thing. But it's like boop, and like I pull him and we go. That's it. This dog, Sophie, son of a bitch, um, didn't want to play. So the dog went behind me and to my left, and all of a sudden I just hear like the dog growl, and I hear Bancroft crying, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I get like I obviously have Bancroft on my leash. I try to pull him, thinking that they're play fighting, and by the time I realize, with my little vision left, this dog is lashed to Bancroft's left side of his neck, and Bancroft's crying, and I am freaking the fuck out because this dog is gonna kill my dog. Lady that was screaming comes to our rescue. She tries to kick the dog. Again, I have very little peripheral vision, but so I could kind of get that. And she was telling the dog to stop, and you see me over here trying to reason with the dog, being like, "Sophie, please stop!" and like screaming like a maniac, like thinking that my dog's gonna die. And I don't know what to do. So I get on my knees, and I start punching this dog on the back. It sounds crazy, and it probably was, but I'm just reacting with whatever I feel I can do. I start punching this dog on the back. I'm trying to pull Bancroft away. The dog does not let go of Bancroft. Um, I keep punching the dog, and I get so exhausted that I start realizing, or not realizing, but thinking, I don't know what to do. My dog is actually going to die here. And I was just trying to walk and study to then study. I don't know, I didn't know what to do until this lady like tells me calm down because I'm still screaming, I'm punching. And she tells me calm, like, you need to calm down, but she tells me in such a way I don't even like recall, but I know she tells me in such a way that I'm just like, you're right, what do I need to do? And then she proceeds to like by the way, shout outs to this random lady. God bless you. Like for real. She tells me pin him to the ground. So after I'm done trying to punch this dog away from Bancroft, um, I grab the dog by the neck. I put my dog, my hands in his mouth because I'm blind, and I'm just throwing my hands out there. By the way, really sharp teeth. messed up my hand. Um, so I grab him by the neck, and I put my knee on his back, and I try to pin him down to the floor, and I slowly try to grip harder and harder until dog finally lets go of Bancroft. Um, when this finally happens, Bancroft's like, chill. After, like, he cried when it was happening, and like sometimes the dog would pull, and like I tried to pull him, and like he tried to like, and he was crying, but apart from that, it was all good. My mom's here. 1 second. Bancroft wants to say hi. We'll say hi. Anyways, after this, the dog, I have the dog on the ground, and I'm telling the lady, go away with my dog, go away with my dog, and she tells me, no, like, you grab your dog, I'm gonna hold this dog down. Bancroft's really excited. That's his tail. So you know the ending, happy ending, yay. So everything that could have happened happened. I got a call, so the video cut. It's been more than an hour, and things have updated already. So let's finish the story first. Lady tells me to get my dog, so I do, because I never let go of the leash. And then she's like, oh, do you have a light? Do you have a light? But I was pressing I also pressed my phone so much, like the lock button, that it turned off. So I didn't have a light. I didn't want a light. I wanted to go home and get Bancroft to the clinic. So I tell the lady, I'm legally blind. I just want to go home and get my dog to a clinic. So, but this one person's also walking in from somewhere else, and they're like, oh, I have a light. So I show him my hands. I tell him, what do I have? And he tells me, oh, you have blood. This is when I freak out even more, because there's blood in my hands. My dog just got attacked. I don't know what to do. I'm freaking the fuck out still. So I just run. I just run to my house. And then I realized, oh, this is probably not the best idea. So I start walking and telling Bancroft that everything's fine. But by this point, Bancroft is just panting really hard, like as if he just got attacked by a dog, and he's really like fucked up also. And he's like, what the fuck just happened? So I get home, I'm screaming like a maniac to my mom to tell him to take me to a clinic. My mom doesn't know what's going on. She's freaking out. Then my stepdad starts freaking out also, because he doesn't know what's going on. Thing is, I'm trying to tell Siri, like, you get me a pet clinic that's 24 hours, an emergency. Like, Siri doesn't know what I'm saying, so she calls 911. And I'm like, well, I'm already halfway there. Fuck it, dude. So I called the 911 person, and I say, yo, I'm like freaking out. I'm crying. By this point, I started crying, because like everything's like, oh my god, my dog is like bleeding, and like I'm freaking the fuck. So I tell the lady, I know this is probably not the right number, but I'm just trying to tell Siri, and I don't know what's going on. I'm blind. My dog got attacked by another dog. Can you please just help me find a clinic? And she gives me the phone number. Then I call this clinic, also crying, freaking the fuck out. I'm legally blind. I was walking. I got attacked by another dog. My dog got attacked. I have blood in my hands. I don't know what to do. Give me the location. So she does. And then we finally go to a clinic. And so we get to the clinic, and they start checking Bancroft, and there's like no blood. And then my mom checks my hands, and the blood was from my hands, because I guess I got bit or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I didn't feel anything. I have like scratches in my hands. My hands are all messed up. They hurt. Like this finger hurts a lot. My middle finger hurts a lot. I don't know what happened. I didn't feel anything at the moment. So the blood was my hands. It's fine. And then they this is like, now looking back, probably one of like the saddest part. Not really. No, not really. Not the saddest. Never mind. They had to shave Bancroft's neck to see if like it had like how bad it was. By the way, emergency hospitals for dogs at night are super slow. Just throwing that out there. Um, so after this, like they checked my dog. He had what they describe as dents, but not punctures. So there were lacerations. He was pretty swollen up, but it wasn't anything deep. So that's awesome. But now I have to pay, which is also okay because it's my baby. But, it is what it is. Um, by the way, small detail that I forgot. This lady told me that that wasn't her dog. That was like the first thing that she said. This is not even my dog. Um, while she was helping me, and she had a dog on leash. So, interesting point to keep in mind. So after this, we go home. Whatever, Bancroft, like reacting normally, which is great. The next day, I call animal control, which is something that if it happens to you, please do. Someone needs to be responsible. Um, so I call animal control. I put a report in, which, by the way, in the state of Florida, they don't really report unless they bit the person. Because I said that my guide dog was attacked, and they were like, "Oh, we can't really do much." And I was like, "Well, I was also bitten because I was bleeding and stuff." They were like, "Oh, we can put a report for that," and I'm like, "Really, really?" Anyways, I do that. Animal control gets here relatively super quick, like legit, like less than an hour. They get here, which I didn't even know they were gonna do. They get my side of the story. I let them know about this lady. I tell them where this lady lives to see if they can find Sophie's parents. I don't know what happens after this because I was gonna go to college and work. Today, right after I got interrupted by my mom and my dog, which you saw a couple minutes ago, we went to where my stepdad was. Where my stepdad was is really close to my house, and this person tells me that they heard the dog screaming, and they went running over there, and they saw this lady pinning the dog down, talking on the phone with the person, saying that they were gonna press they're gonna press charges now, and saying things that led to understand that the dog was hers. Before this, I had gone with my mom to the house to try to say thank you to this person for helping me, guiding me around getting away from this fucking dog. So I was gonna thank the person that's most likely the owner of the dog that said that wasn't the owner of the dog. Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck Sophie and fuck you. Just in case you are the owner. Fucking asshole. Anyways, this was a very traumatizing, legit scariest moment of my life that I've had ever. And I lost my sight at 14, so that's a lot to say. And I almost crashed a four-wheeler one time. But anyways, this was the scariest moment of my life. I legitimately thought my dog was going to die. And this person that helps me tells me that's not their dog. It is their dog. That's the world we're living in. Anyways, I've done my fair amount of crying. I've done my fair amount of thinking about it. I still am, clearly. I have a test tomorrow that I haven't been able to study for because I've been going crazy about this. So I wanted to make this video to see if it'll help a little. Bancroft, again, he's gonna be fine. He is under antibiotics, anti-inflammatories, and pain medicine. Apart from that, he's acting like a normal dog, which is awesome because apart from the lacerations, the second thing that scared me the most was his behavior afterwards. Because things like that can damage all his training and can mess up with his work. And Bancroft is my baby, and the thought of thinking, one, my dog is gonna fucking die right in front of my eyes because this dog is attacking and he won't let go. And two, the thought of like, okay, we got out and now maybe he won't be able to work again, or like the dog school is gonna take him away from me because I don't know. I wasn't thinking. I'm not thinking straight. I just thought like they're gonna think that I was being negligent when in reality I had nothing, like, you know. It's been terrifying. Like it's been a terrifying past couple of days. Um so yeah, if you want to learn anything about the story is choke a fucking dog out. It'll save your dog's life. Um and don't trust people that help you even though they help you save your dog. It's a terrifying moment. If you've had anything like it, please let me know. Please let me know what you've done to get over it, to help your dog, or help whatever yourself. If you like it, give it a like, share it so people know. Send Bancroft positive vibes, and myself, because I'm fucking going crazy after this. I'm really not over it. I'm kind of like tough up for the camera, but like it was really fucking terrifying. Yeah, it wasn't a great moment. I didn't even want to go to school or like work or take the test tomorrow or study, which I haven't done. Just a little. But yeah, take care of your dogs. Have your dogs on a fucking leash. Don't be fucking irresponsible. And take care. Peace.